Do you hear that? That's the sound of money leaving my bank account. All right, guys, we know gift giving season is right around the corner, and I want to give you all a little cheat sheet for the photographer in your life. So today I'm going to give you 5 ideas for them, and we're going to keep it under $50 because we know you're not trying to empty out your bank account and buy them a new lens, although that would be nice, but that might be reserved for someone a little more special. Plus, stick around to the end for a bonus item that I think is worth the extra 10 bucks. So first item on the list is a new lens. Just kidding. This is a mug. Did I scare you? Honestly, I don't think you can go wrong with this thing, even if somebody already has one or doesn't drink hot drinks like I don't drink hot drinks, because you can always put it on your desk and it becomes a pen holder, memory card bin, hard drive organizer, trash can for loose cables. Or instead of giving them a gift, you can just play a mean trick on them by tossing this to them across the room and seeing if they'll catch it, because that is every photographer's worst nightmare. This mug is probably the best bang for your buck because it's only 10 bucks. There are different models, so if you have a Nikon shooter, they have mugs that look like Nikon lenses. This one actually looks exactly like the 24 to 105 f4. If you look at a picture, compare a picture to it, they modeled it really, really well. All right, number 2, mini tripod. This one's a great option for the casual photographer who doesn't mind putting their camera down on a ledge or on the ground for a nice long exposure shot. I keep this in my bag as a just-in-case type situation because I don't feel like carrying my tripod around with me all the time. Especially when I'm doing street photography, I'm packing as light as possible. This thing is called the PIXI, P-I-X-I. You can find it on Amazon. I'll give the link down below. But it does have a pretty low weight limit. It doesn't tell you exactly how much. I can put a DSLR on here with a kit lens and it holds it pretty fine. But if I put on anything heavier, then it's going to start giving you problems especially when you tilt it down. You don't want a nice lens to fall and hit the ground or anything like that. Another thing that this is good for is it becomes a nice little handle if you wanted to do a little vlogging, and then you can just set it down somewhere and continue talking. This thing comes in around 25 bucks. There is a newer version that is a little bit more expensive. It's about $45, but it has extendable legs and it lays much flatter. This is the flattest that lays. The new one lays much flatter and has a 5-pound weight capacity, so that will be fine for most people. So I'm probably gonna pick one of those up eventually and replace this guy. All right, number 3, a custom camera strap. This one takes a little bit more preparation because you have to plan it out ahead of time. My wife purchased this for me last Christmas, and she purchased it on Etsy. So if you take a look at Etsy and you just type in custom camera strap, you're gonna get a bunch of different options. They're gonna range from around $25 to $50 depending on what type you get. And you can usually put in a word or a certain amount of characters. What I would suggest is if you have a photographer in your life who is active on social media, try putting their social handle on the strap. If that's not your thing, you can just put a custom message or their name on it. I actually really enjoy this. I like the handmade leather feel of it. I think it looks good on the camera. The reason that takes a little bit more planning is because when you purchase things on Etsy, it can take up to like a month sometimes to get your product because all those things are usually handmade. Not every photographer is into camera straps though, and some people would rather use a wrist strap. So number 4, the wrist cuff by Peak Design comes in at about $30. So basically, this guy goes around your wrist. It loosens and tightens pretty easily. And when you're not using it, you can just magnetize it. It's not like the most stylish thing ever, but it does keep it from dangling in front of you and being an annoyance. It does that, and then you can just unmagnetize it and then clip it on when you're using it. I really like this. I actually really enjoy using this thing in conjunction with the Peak Design backpack clip. The backpack clip costs about $70. So if you wanted to get something a little bit more expensive, then you can go that route as well. This thing is a really good alternative to a camera strap. This has been growing on me as of lately. I've been using this way more. It just makes you feel secure, especially if you're gonna be over a ledge or over some water or something like that and you're taking some photos. You just wanna have that extra confidence that you're not gonna drop your camera in there. Now the last item is more of a stocking stuffer, and it's not technically related to photography, but if you have someone in your life who is artistic or works with light and color in any way, they're probably going to enjoy this little stocking stuffer. This is a CMY cube. And it's just a little desk toy. It's fun to play with. You can see all the different colors when you move it around. And it's just a fun little decoration. So if you have somebody who likes to decorate their desk or their office, you put it on your shelf. This is a cool little thing. Whoa, that's so much clearer. It's pretty cool. So that's all my under $50 ideas, but as promised, I have one more for you. And this one didn't make the list because it's technically $60. It's 59 bucks. For some reason, 6 under 60 didn't sound as catchy to me. I want to show this to you anyway. This is a battery-powered light bar. It changes color. It blinks at you if you wanted to. This is a great present for anyone who does night photography or long exposure, light painting, anything like that. Or if you know someone who films a lot of product photography and needs to capture some awesome B-roll, this is good for moving light over that kind of stuff. And if that's the case, then this is the present for you, and it's only 60 bucks. This thing charges through USB. It also has a tripod thread on there if you ever wanted to use it as some sort of like off lighting situation. What do you guys think? Should I just put this on the shelf back there with that other light? Oh, that's really bright. You could take photos pretending to hold a lightsaber. Although it's not, it doesn't light up on the back, but that's okay. You don't really want it facing you all the time. That would be pretty annoying. All right, that's it for this one. I'll be back with some city photo walks really soon. If you like this video, then make sure to click that like button because it's the best way to support the channel. We're building an awesome little community here, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't done that already. I do everything from photo walks to beginner tutorials and the occasional product review or showcase just to give you guys some ideas on what's out there, things to use. Another thing I like to do is if you have questions about what I'm doing or a specific product that I'm using, then I will answer those in the comments. So make sure to leave a comment down below if you do have any questions like that. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Now go out there and make something good. Peace.